Hello guys, this video will tell you how to install Kubernetes cluster on your machine. For installing Kubernetes cluster, we need at least two machines. You can use either two virtual machines or two physical machines. We are going to use two VirtualBox virtual machines, and to make our life simple, we are going to use a tool called as a Vagrant. So I want you to first download the VirtualBox, get it installed properly and see if it is working. Once it is working, you can go to this site vagrantup.com and download the Vagrant on your machine. With respect to the operating system you are using, download the correct version and get it installed, make it ready. Now, if you want to read how to install the Kubernetes cluster on your own, I would suggest you to go to kubernetes.io, go to documentation, and you have to look at the setup a cluster by using kubeadmin tool. So this is the one, just click on this, and this is the instruction that you can follow one by one. I mean, simply copy and paste will solve your problem. But precisely, you do not have to do anything. I already have shared a link on your WhatsApp group. Download it and then simply follow the next instructions. On this machine, I already have downloaded it and extracted that folder inside the directory app6. Now this setup will give you an idea about how to create a Kubernetes cluster by using two nodes. One of them will be the master node and the other one will be the worker node. So to continue setting up the environment, simply follow the instructions. Use the vagrantup command to start creating all the machines and the required configuration. Now, when you say vagrantup, it literally creates those two virtual machines by using VirtualBox, and it starts initializing the environment. While initializing the environment, it is going to take so much of time because it has to download so many images from internet. So be patient. It will take some time. This is where it will ask you which one of your network interface you want to connect to the public network. Mine is one, that's EN0 Wi-Fi airport. Now you have to choose your own depending on the configuration. Now, I don't want you to see my screen, so I'm going to fast forward this. Let me quickly go through it and then we'll continue. Once installed, you can connect to those two machines by using SSH command. Now this is very specific. Vagrant SSH node 1. I have created two nodes here, node 1 and node 2. So here I want to make that node 1 as a master. This is the command vagrant SSH node 1, which will give you a command prompt for node 1. Now henceforth we'll execute all the master related commands here. I'm going to open one more terminal, and right here I'm in the same directory. So right here I'll say vagrant SSH node 2. So in my scenario, I have two nodes. One is node 1 and second one is node 2. Node 2, I'm going to treat it as a worker node. Let me go back here. You see, this is 192.168.2.201. This is 192.168.2.202. So I have two machines. Now execute the command like this: sudo kubeadm init API server advertise address equals to 192.168.2.201. This is very important because it has to match with the IP address, public IP address of this machine. Minus minus pod network CID 192.168.0.0/16. Give it a try. It will take again some more time. Okay, it seems like everything is installed. Simply copy those three commands: 1, 2, and third one. That's it. Now this is the token. Copy this, go to the worker node and paste it there with sudo privileges. This will make the worker to join the cluster. Now I'm again coming back on node 1, that's the master, and I'm using a kubectl command to check the number of nodes available in my cluster. It seems like there are two nodes, but both of them are not ready. Don't worry, we have to install the pod network and they both will start giving you the status as ready. Once installed, just give it one more try and see whether the nodes are ready. Hopefully you will see the nodes ready. Try one more command, kubectl get pods, just to see whether you can see any pod. You're not supposed to see any pod here because there is nothing. This is the fresh cluster and it doesn't have anything. At this point we can say we are done with our cluster setup. Thank you very much.